Colorful versus Ice Orc. Night Elf versus Orc. Colorful is the big favorite. And that would then force a match against Hawk in the lower finals. Ice Orc bottom left hand side, already teching, opening up with the Blade Master, Keeper of the Grove of course on Colorful side. Who's still on tier 1, but has a Huntress transition as is basically the norm. Gotta open the chat back again, there we go.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, good block. We open Entangle first and yet the Grunt is on the map. I think especially, like this was visible earlier by Ice Orc versus Hawk. Late game fights, not Ice Orc's big strength, and that could bite him in this matchup big time. You need to play very, very solid, basically without flaws as Orc. And you have to have the great execution late game. It's tough. And Colorful is super good in this matchup. That's why he's the big favorite here, isn't he? Entangle on a Peon. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, Keeper, can you steal? Boop. No, we can't. Nice to have the regen potion now. Yeah, pops it immediately. Grunts safe to the back, so they can't be entangled. But that is very limited offensive positioning. So little XP on the Keeper. This camp is not finished, I guess. He only went for the item and then he went into the middle of the map.
The player's forces are under attack.
So pretty tame opening so far. How much damage can the Blade Master do? Gets an archer. Staff is on cooldown. No surround here. That would have been a little too easy.
A player's forces are under attack.
And we get the Shaman Raider play plus a Shadow Hunter. Shadow Hunter needs to do the heavy lifting. Needs to creep very fast now. But Colorful, not tier 2 yet, no expansion up yet, so far this playable.
A player's forces are under attack.
Triple snakes, okay. What's the plan for Ice Orc? Is it a heavy push or is it a counter expansion? So far, it's classic Blade Master play. Colorful, I feel like one of the few players to still get owls. This faded a little bit out of fashion, I think. Very helpful, yet you have to delay basically everything else for it. And yeah, the power creeping with Alchemist begins with the Mana Stone. Colorful, really the new focus in terms of item drops. Always Vamp Aura in mirror matches. Mana Stone here. It's very good, but Ice Orc little focus-esque as well. Cancels this expansion for now. Yeah, all the calm before the storm. as a decision has to be made. Ice Orc is copying the greatest orcs, the focuses, the lins quite well so far when it comes to movement. Almost a blueprint, but is that enough? Now he copies fly. See, as I said.
A player's forces are under attack.
Just as I said. Copying the greatest orcs. It's only a level 1 Blade Master, so it's not the end of the world. Shadow Hunter is way, way, way more important than that. And it's also so much freedom. For Colorful, it gets his Alchemist up to level 3 as well, and it's a big difference now
Player's forces are under attack.
in XP. Oh, keep us around though. Nicely trading a TP. I'd say forcing the TP is more important than the blade. But yeah, he has no mirror image. It's gonna be a tough fight. Keeper is coming back, not just there yet. Heal Scroll, Invo Potion, both go to Colorful. What are the odds for Ice Orc? Probably better than they are in 2 minutes. No expansion, no armor upgrade finished yet, no items available. This is a little rough for Friends of the Horde. As Colorful, he's not doing anything super special. Heal's great, Heal Scroll, everything back to green. And that's pretty bad from the Orc perspective. Re-engages, but close to another Blade Master loss. Serpent Wards were good, but also easy to take out now. And Colorful having Ice Orc disengage when his mana is low and he burned through his items. That's pretty much perfect. This expansion too late. Instant cancelled. And now this is almost a mission possible. This group in general is super one-sided so far. I mean, Hawk vs Ice Orc, I guess. That was an interesting series. Yeah, what's Ice Orc supposed to do here? Colorful is clearly the superior player. Plus his expansion running, he's trying to relieve the pressure a little bit, but his base is getting wrecked in the meantime. Even the 2 shaman here, like what the? He really wants to force a TP or anything, but Colorful ain't having any of that. Not a very even group. Now, we had a great group Saturday and Sunday. This one, very one-sided so far. Yeah, I don't really get why Happy meets Colorful in the first round. Like, what kind of seeding allows that? Yeah, Colorful 1700 gold. Yeah, is this a base race? Somehow? Ice Orc was the... Like, there was a time when there was 3 new Orc players on the block in Hak, Linguagua, and Ice Orc. And Ice Orc got the most praise from all the pro players.
A player's forces are
but didn't lead to dominance. Oh boy, that's a fight. I'm not sure who wins this. Well, I guess the Tree of Ages. And Colorful only jumping as high as he has to. Mass archers, why not? Yeah, he's clowning around quite a bit. Towering. Yeah, I expected something like this. Expanding bottom right. Have you seen Colorful's results recently, Neo? 2 to 8 in the last 10 series. Not that weird that his seeding was pretty low. Okay, what are the results of Ice Orc and Hawk?
A player's forces are under attack.
Thank you, AMA credit for the 100 bits. Much love from AMA. Merry early Christmas. Less than 3. I mean, you can argue that the stats of Hawk and Ice Orc are a little better, but what's the competition, really? Like, the pecking order is clearly Happy first, Colorful second in this group. Like, there shouldn't be a doubt about that. 12 and 1 for Hawk. Kappa, yeah. I knew it. And Night Elf expansion at the natural of the Orc. Colorful is trolling. A little bit at least. Must feel good when you... He bought claws, flute, and heroes. When you know that whatever happens, you're winning this game. This is like me playing Gargs vs Night Elf. GG. Yep, that was a pretty one-sided game. From start to finish, this was just the Colorful show. And this is what we all expect, right? Northern Isles was one of the better Orc maps, I'm afraid to say. At least supposedly. Hello, side. What's our next map? Concealed. Okay. Pretty regular picks. Still waiting for the big surprise in this group. Yeah, I'm still looking at this 50 euro donation by For Real. Thank you for that again. Okay, Ice Orc, show us your skills. Or the cheese. Skills and cheese. That's what I'm looking for. Neo, do you think that if X-Lord, Juan, or Kevin would participate in a cup or tour like this, would they have a chance? X-Lord would have a very good chance to reach top 4. Juan depends if he sells his main building or not. But I would say depends so much on seeding and matchups, but I would say that Kevin would prepare so much that he has a chance to win games. And for Juan, it's a little bit of a 50-50 thing if he has a good day or not. If he has a good day, yeah, he can definitely compete. If not, then no. You're really streaming every day. Super nice, thanks. Thank you. H5555555555555H.
A player's forces are under attack.
Or you a snake and it's hiss. So, keep a blade. No cheese so far.
A player's forces are under attack.
I've watched the Royal Land games between Sock and Exod so much. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was so great. And then Human went back to playing Archmage and lose in 5 minutes. I really think Archmage is outdated. I got a DM by Dondo about the Human vs. Undead matchup. Very excited to look at this after this game and maybe discuss it.
A player's forces are under attack.
It really isn't that easy. I know it's not that easy, but I'm a caster. I tell you what I see and what my perspective on it is. And my perspective is that in the past 2 years, an Archmage has never looked impressive. You're just here for the clicks and the drama. Not necessarily for the drama, for the good times.
A player's forces are under attack.
Because there's barely any drama. At least when I started myself. Kevin denies the fact that he could be competitive. A top 12 finisher or even a top 10 finisher of the Arcadia World Series says he's just a scrub. Kevin, don't sell yourself short. So, this is the same matchup that we've seen in the past 3 years. I think I don't have to explain too much. Dondo is trying to rally up side against me just because I insulted the Archmage a little. Wow, Dondo. Do you think Side is that kind of a person that you could rally up against me? I don't think so. There's a tally staff. Oh, can he do it? I think color. Wait. Okay. Not even trying. Nothing is happening in this game. Neo, I've contributed for sites, 2 sites' personal wealth for a long time now, so I do. Well, you've contributed to my personal wealth for a long time as well.
Forces are under attack.
So maybe you try to rile me up against myself. That's, I guess, easier than to rile up Side against me. Come on, surround. Kill him with fire. Oh no. Okay, so this expo was not cancelled nor pressured. At least it was scouted. Bop. Love it. You know, when these Night Elf buildings hit ya, it doesn't matter if it's an Engine of War or Tree of Life or whatever. It's so much oomph behind it. I love it. Oh, they're dancing around the knolls. Oh.
A player's force.
All of a sudden you can play around a harassing unit, huh? But if it's a Shadow Priest, you can't? Colorful. Ooh, that's a sweet move by Ice Orc. But Hunts are too tanky. I guess all the healing is already done. Yeah, this matchup is, I think, a little vacation for Colorful. How long does he reveal from dust? Yeah, nerf dust. Get the vacuum. Wyvern is again putting in the work. I like it. Whenever you see a Wyvern and an Orc, you know that guy knows what he's doing. Would you rather be the Wyvern or the Wyvern Rider? Not sure. Well, I guess the Wyvern is getting totally controlled by the Rider, right? So you don't have the freedom. They're probably the Rider.
Player's forces are under attack.
It's so funny, by the way, how this Rider is so small, but the spear is so huge. How's he even throwing them? I mean, in a perfect world, he just has to let them fall down. That's all. That's his job. Aim a little bit and let them fall. Poor Wyvern, man. Gotta carry that Rider, all the spears. It's a rough, rough life.
Player's forces are
the Rider is Omega small. Yeah, he's basically Baron. Alright, here we go. Blade Master's in a little bit of trouble. Has an info potion though. Ooh, reveal. Owl. Nope. When I see games like this, I really want to switch to Night Elf.
A player's forces are under attack.
Here we go. Can he steal it? Can he steal it? No. Man, should have attacked something with the bouncing glaives and get the steal, but probably getting these Ensnared Raiders is proper. Yeah. Taste your poison, Raiders. Oh boy, that Wyvern position was horrible. Guys, I got a feeling you don't need to be a prophet to know how this game's ending. Mass murder. So many archers still intact. Finally, the Blade Master is finding targets. Yeah, I think colorful Ice Orc's execution in the fights not perfect today. It's a lot of Serpent Wards, but that's the only effective part of his army at the moment. Oh, poor Ice Orc. Getting quite pummeled here today. Can you imagine Ice Orc was happy? Oh boy.
The town is under siege.
Colorful below 1700 gold this time. That is a surprise. Do you think you can play Shadowhunter with Hex and Ward without heal wave?
Player's
No, I don't
forces
think
are
so.
under attack.
Not against AoE damage of Acid Bomb and the glaives from Hunts. No, no, no. For my own latter games, I can imagine it. Poor Hippo. Need a hug. Huggy Hippo. Ah, the E button is well oiled. And I hope the GG button is well oiled as well. But Neo, this game is not over. Find a silver lining. Cast it as if it was still open and so tense when it's really not. I do think you need armor upgrades though as Orc. Neo, cast this game as if it's the World Championship Grand Final, Game 7.
Forces are under attack.
I just love to make fun of Sean Wright, who has a point sometimes that I call games too early. But in this case, I think it's very clear. You will end up a bitter old man. Bitter, yep. Man, yep. Old, My butt cheeks are clinched for Orc. Gotta squeeze a little harder, mate. Slash would cast his red spot creep in double time? Probably yes.
A player's forces are under
Oh no, he's going back to the base and he's waiting for the shop. Oh, just a couple of seconds. Oh, look at this peon bringing it back to the war mill. Oh my god, the lumber. Here the shop is finished. He's shopping. Oh my god, he's health 1 unit. He gets the clarity immediately. Oh, that region. Oh, that region. Look at that region. So I think there was enough words for the rest of this game. See? Making it very exciting. Souls? Finally some good casting. Yeah, exactly. Well, Ice Orc gets the red spot. What do you got here? Is that big help? Yeah, Boots of Kel'Thuzad. Come on. Give me them crits. I love that colorful. Just waiting for more Huntress. Despite the Shadow Hunter levels. And I love that the Blade Master's trapped and getting some extra motivation, trying to fight the way out. What a brave man. He's standing in front of the Great Hall. Even the heal scroll here. Like, this Huntress base race versus Orcs absolutely ridiculous, by the way. And the fact that Ice Orc holds is really impressive. The fact that he's standing with the Raider and the Blade Master with the Lightning Shield, it's not too impressive, but damn, I didn't expect this. I thought this would work 100% and the game is over afterwards. But kudos to Ice Orc, enjoying his time in the spotlight. We're gonna watch the rest of the game in silence now? No, I would never do that to you. Is Alchemist meta for Night Elf in most circumstances? Against Orc, always. Just so good. You get so much map control. You get healing. He's tanky. Everything you ever wanted. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is twice the supply. No silver lining. Game, set, and match for Colorful versus Ice Orc. Cool to see Ice Orc again. I hope we will see more of him soon. But today was not his day. Today was tough competition. And Colorful basically owned this. But it's also one of his best matchups. And relatively easy for him. This means that we get the maps that we, the match that we expect, and that is Hawk versus Colorful. And for that, I am pretty excited because I haven't seen Colorful too much versus Human. And I think this is one of Hawk's best matchups. So this is really exciting. I hope that Hawk can bounce back from the loss against Happy, but I think he can. So guys, don't go too far because the last game of the day starts in a handful of minutes.